Boom shakalaka, Bitcoin appears short-term range bound in the long-term Bitcoin master plan. Stay tuned. What's up everyone, Randall here from Crypto Love. Today's video, a lot of very interesting charts for Bitcoin and cryptocurrencies, including why Bitcoin appears range bound in the short term and the long-term master plan. Before we get into it, guys, like the video, helps out immensely. Now, today, Fear and Greed 54, hovering on the edge of neutral and greed, bouncing back between 54, 55 levels. The overall market up 2% today. Bitcoin at 42,584, Ethereum at 22.92, BNB at 307, Solana $97, XRP 53 cents, Cardano $49, Avalanche $36, and Dogecoin 8 cents. And Bitcoin finding support on the 100-day moving average. So far, potentially getting rejected from the 50-day moving average, could be range bound in this territory. You can see this is almost the same pattern that Bitcoin had the last time it broke below the 50-day moving average. Right now, also resistance on this multi-year long trend line. Here, where could Bitcoin be headed? Great question. It is facing resistance at the mid-range. You can see the mid-range of the lows and the highs of the last cycle. The price has dipped so far 21.5% from its local high of 48.9. This marks the fourth pullback since the bottom at 15.5. Now, it does appear like there are conflicting signals for Bitcoin, so you might just have to read between the lines. The TD sequential on the daily chart flashed a buy signal right here, while Bitcoin maintains its position above the 100 SMA. However, should it get rejected by that 50 SMA and fall below there, Bitcoin price could be headed maybe all the way down to $33,000-ish. And if we take a look at shorts and longs, about $1 billion in longs around $40,000 and $4 to $5 billion in longs at $35,000, something to think about. It appears like Bitcoin may be range bound until potentially even after the halving. But good news, there could actually be a real reason why there are 4-year Bitcoin cycles. It just coincides with the 4-year global liquidity cycles. Once again, ramping up, we can see accelerated global liquidity, likely going to be a very good 2 years. After a much needed correction, you can see what Bitcoin does after it breaks out of correction territory. Look at this, break out of correction territory, could be headed towards new massive levels, because right now on the monthly money flow index, Bitcoin is almost in the bull zone. This is the zone of massive rallies. We are right there at the moment before Bitcoin gets to bull zones. And the way that price is forming right now is very reminiscent of early 2017, which, I mean, should be said, Bitcoin 20x'd from early 2017. So these would be good times. Imagine a 20x from here. Oh, $800,000 Bitcoin, please. Why not, you know? And imagine what that would do for altcoins too. Now, Bitcoin has found support from this double trend line confluence. The last time this happened, Bitcoin went from 24 all the way to almost $50,000. Price doubled the last time it found support on the double trend line confluence. Right now, we have the same thing once again. Could we have another doubling of price, sending price to roughly $70,000 to $80,000? That would be great. Whales believe we could be seeing it. The amount of Bitcoin accumulated over the past few days by whales isn't something to be ignored despite selling pressure. The upcoming bull run will be massive. Look at this. Many days in a row of whale Bitcoin accumulation. Generally, you want to do what whales do because they're pretty wealthy. They know what they're doing when it comes to Bitcoin. We also have very significant signals like this one, the Ichimoku Golden Cross. When the Tenkan red line crosses over the Kijun blue line, each time this has happened, this was right before massive Bitcoin rallies. This could be the last moment, the last golden cross before things go bananas. Because if we take a look at the Bitcoin master plan, cycles over and over again. And if you want to take a look at this chart more in depth, we do repost all the charts at the Crypto Love on Twitter. Now, you can see right here, based on this one, the new top, well, 535 days after 50% of all-time high at the halving, which is roughly 34 for the halving, but 535 days after that would be a new top in the hundreds of thousands of dollars. We would have a new all-time high on October 15th of this year and a new peak about a year after that. So that's all for this episode. If you enjoyed the video, like it. Helps out so much. I'll catch you guys later. Have a good one. I love you. Peace.
If you don't think Bitcoin's going to $1 million a coin and then $10 million a coin, you're already a loser.
From now on, if you don't own Bitcoin, you're a moron.